Anatomy and physiology of the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland, also known as the hypophysis, is a small, pea-sized endocrine gland located at the base of the brain. Despite its size, it is often called the master gland because it regulates the activity of many other endocrine glands and influences numerous physiological processes throughout the body. The anatomy of the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is housed in a bony structure called the sella turcica, which is part of the sphenoid bone at the base of the skull. It is connected to the hypothalamus by the infundibulum, a thin stalk that allows communication between the two structures. The pituitary gland consists of two main lobes, the anterior pituitary, or adenohypophysis, which accounts for about 75% of the gland's mass, and the posterior pituitary, or neurohypophysis, which is the smaller portion of the gland and is essentially an extension of the hypothalamus. Physiology of the pituitary gland. The anterior pituitary is responsible for producing and secreting several key hormones that regulate various bodily functions. It is controlled by releasing and inhibiting hormones from the hypothalamus. Hormones produced by the anterior pituitary include growth hormone, which stimulates growth of bones, muscles, and tissues by promoting protein synthesis and cell division. Thyroid-stimulating hormone, which stimulates the thyroid gland to produce thyroid hormones. T3 and T4, which regulate metabolism. Adrenocorticotropic hormone, which stimulates the adrenal cortex to release cortisol, helping the body respond to stress. Prolactin, which stimulates milk production in the mammary glands after childbirth. Follicle-stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, which regulate reproductive processes, including the development of eggs in the ovaries and sperm in the testes. Luteinizing hormone also triggers ovulation and stimulates the production of estrogen and testosterone. The posterior pituitary does not produce hormones but stores and releases hormones that are made in the hypothalamus. These hormones travel down the axons of hypothalamic neurons and are stored in the nerve terminals of the posterior pituitary until needed. Hormones released by the posterior pituitary include antidiuretic hormone, or ADH, also known as vasopressin, which regulates water balance by increasing water reabsorption in the kidneys, reducing urine output, and helping maintain blood pressure. Another hormone is oxytocin, which stimulates uterine contractions during childbirth and triggers milk ejection from the breasts during breastfeeding. It is also involved in social bonding and emotional responses. The pituitary gland's functions are regulated primarily by the hypothalamus, which releases specific hormones into the blood vessels that link the hypothalamus and the anterior pituitary, known as the hypophyseal portal system. The hypothalamus controls when and how much of each hormone the pituitary secretes. Negative feedback mechanisms also play a crucial role in regulating the secretion of pituitary hormones. For example, high levels of thyroid hormones, T3 and T4, will inhibit the release of TSH from the anterior pituitary, maintaining hormone balance. Pituitary tumors, which are benign tumors or adenomas of the pituitary gland, can lead to overproduction or underproduction of pituitary hormones, resulting in conditions such as Cushing's disease, which involves excess AXDH, or acromegaly, which involves excess GH. Another condition is hypopituitarism, which involves the underproduction of one or more pituitary hormones, leading to various systemic effects such as stunted growth, low energy levels, and reproductive issues. Additionally, diabetes insipidus is a condition characterized by insufficient ADH secretion or response, leading to excessive urine output and dehydration. The pituitary gland is a crucial endocrine organ that governs a wide range of physiological processes, from growth and metabolism to reproduction and stress response. It works closely with the hypothalamus to maintain hormonal balance and respond to the body's needs through a variety of feedback mechanisms. This gland's dysfunction can lead to significant hormonal imbalances and related disorders, making it a key focus in endocrine health.